Hello students, I am Shilpa of your class 12th NCERT. Moving with the next one, a similar kind of a question again, we just have to multiply the matrix here, normal multiplication. Look into the order first, then you decide how to go with the multiplication. Whether we can multiply or not will be decided based on the order that has been given here. So coming to the problem, I have, this is what it is 3 rows and I have 2 columns. So I have written it as 3 cross 2 here. The same way, I have 2 rows and 3 columns. So I can write it as 2 cross 3 matrix now. Now, when I have to simplify, it is first row, first column, first row, second column, first row, third column. So, what is the required matrix order should be here? It is 3 cross 3. Okay. The elements, that is the matrix that we have with the 3 cross 2 matrix, and the second matrix we have 2 cross 3 matrix. It is satisfying the condition of M cross P into P cross N. It is satisfying the condition. The number of columns of the first matrix is same as number of rows of the second matrix here. Now, I can say that, which is, I can take it as P cross N also. I should get it as 3 cross 3 matrix as the final solution. So, how do we do that? I should get it as a 3 cross 3 as a final solution, because we have matrix of order 3 cross 2, which is M cross P, and this is P cross N. I can say that the number of columns in the first matrix is same as number of rows in a second matrix. And the final result, whatever I should get, it should be a 3 cross 3 matrix here. So, how do we proceed? Same procedure, we just have to multiply the element, the first row with the first column, first row with the first column, first row with the second column, first row with the third column. Okay. Similarly, second row with the first column, second row with the second column, second row with the third column. Same way, third row with the first column, third row with the second column, third row with the third column. So, normal simplification here. So, first row, first column we will see 2 into 1 plus 1 into minus 1. 2 into 1 plus 1 into minus 1. You need to add the product of the elements here, students, that you should be very careful. Then 2 into 0 plus 1 into 2. Okay. 2 into 0 plus 1 into 2. Same way, 2 into 1 plus 1 into 1 again. First row, third column. Same way, 3 into 1 plus 2 into minus 1. 3 into 0, second row, second column. 3 into 0 plus 2 into 2. Then second row, third column, which is 3 into 1 plus 2 into 1. Similarly, third row, first column, which is minus 1 into 1 plus 1 into minus 1. Third row, second column, which is minus 1 into 0 plus 1 into 2. Minus 1 into 0 plus 1 into 2. The same way, the last element, minus 1 into 1, third row, third column it is, which is minus 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1 again. So, when I have to simplify, clearly we can see we have got 3 rows. This is 3 different rows what we have, and we have got 3 different columns. So, it is a 3 cross 3 matrix, just we require normal simplification of it, that is all. So, when I have to do that, it is 2 into 1, which is 2 plus of minus 1, which is 2 minus 1. The same way, 2 into 0 plus 1 into 2, which will be 2. 2 into 1 plus 1 into 1, which will be 3 again. Now, 3 into 1 plus 2 into minus 1, which is 3 minus 2. Then 3 into 0 plus 2 into 2, which is 0 plus 4. Similarly, 3 into 1 plus 2 into 1, I can write it as 3 plus 2, which is 5. Same way, minus 1 plus of 1 into minus 1. So, minus 1, I will be getting it as minus 2, minus 1 into 0 plus 1 into 2, which will be, I will be getting it as positive 2 here. The last term, minus 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1. So, plus 1 and minus 1 is what I will be getting here, which will turn out to be 0. So, the final required matrix is satisfying the condition, which is a 3 cross 3 matrix, where M and N is 3 and 3 here. So, I will be getting the matrix which is of order 3 cross 3. So, this is how we multiply the matrix. When you are multiplying it, the first thing that you need to check is the number of columns of the first matrix should be same as number of row of the second matrix, and the result matrix whatever we are getting after you multiply, it should be of order m cross n. We will be generally talking it as m cross p into p cross n. The required matrix will be of order m cross n, which is number of rows of the first matrix, the number of columns of the second matrix. We have another question here, which is of matrix, first matrix, it is of order 2 cross 3. Clearly we can see it is of order 2 cross 3, and the second matrix is of order 3 cross 2, right. We have 2 rows here and 3 columns, we have 3 rows here and we have 2 columns. So, this matrix we need to multiply and check it out what will be the required matrix. Same procedure again here. I will be multiplying first row with the first column, first row with the second column. So, when I multiply first row with the first column, it will be 3 into 2 minus 1 into 1 and 3 into 3. Each and every element should be multiplied here. The same way, first row, second column, which will give back me 3 into 3 minus 1 into 0 plus 3 into 1. Similar way, second row, first column, which is minus 1 into 2 plus 0 into 1 plus 2 into 3. Same way, second row, second column, which is minus 1 into minus 3 plus 0 into 0 plus 2 into 1. So, here clearly we can see that we are getting a 2 cross 2 matrix. That is what we are supposed to get it. This is m cross p and p cross n, which you already discussed. The final matrix, the required matrix should be of order m cross n, which is a 2 cross 2 matrix. When I simplify this further, it is 3 into 2 minus 1 into 1 plus 3 into 3, which is 6 minus 1 plus 9, minus 9 minus 0 plus 3, minus 2 plus 0 plus 6, and again minus 1 into minus 3 will be plus 3, 3 plus 0 plus 2. Further simplification, to get into a single element here, we can't leave it at this stage, we have to simplify it further. So, 6 minus 1 plus 9 will be 14, minus 9 plus 3 I will be getting it as minus 6, minus 2 plus 6 is nothing but 4, 3 plus 2 is nothing but 5. So, finally, I am getting a matrix which is of order 2 cross 2 here. Okay. So, this is the multiplication of a matrix. We have got a final result as 14, minus 6, 4 and 5, which is a 2 cross 2 matrix again. Look into the next question here. We have a matrix which is matrix A, B and C that has been given. We are supposed to compute what is A plus B, what is B minus C, and also verify another condition has been given, A plus B minus C is equal to A plus B minus C. We should check it out for A plus B minus C is equal to A plus B minus C. So, how do we do this? First thing is we need to compute what is A plus B. Next we need to check what is B minus C. So, clearly when you are adding the matrix, we have already discussed, when you are adding a matrix, the order of both the matrix that you are adding should be equal. Only then you can add the matrix or you can find out the difference of those matrix. Since we are adding here, it is A plus B is what we are supposed to find out. The order of the matrix, we need to check it out first. The matrix A is of order 3 cross 3. Clearly we can see we have 3 rows and 3 columns here, and the matrix B is also of order 3 cross 3. So, easily I can add the corresponding elements here. So, when I have to add the corresponding elements, what will I get? We have a matrix A as 1, 2 and minus 3 and 3 minus 1 and 2. Corresponding elements need to be added here. That is, first row first element of the matrix A should be added with first row first element of the matrix B. Normal corresponding elements need to be added. So, when I do that, I will be getting it as 1 plus 3, 2 minus 1, 2 minus 1, minus 3 plus 2, normal corresponding elements, and it is 5 plus 4, 5 plus 4 which is equal to 9. The same way 0 plus 2 which is equal to 2 again, 2 plus 5 which is equal to 7, then 1 plus 2 which is 3, minus 1 plus 0, I will be getting it as minus 1, 1 plus 3 which is equal to 4. So, when you are adding a 2 matrix which is of same order, the addition of those 2 matrix should also be equal here. I should be getting it as a 3 cross 3 matrix itself. So, this is also a 3 cross 3 matrix now. I have got it as a 3 cross 3 matrix. Now, another operation need to be done. We are supposed to find out what is B minus C. So, same way, B minus C, matrix B should be considered. We need to find out the difference of a matrix B with the C here. So, when I have to go with that, B minus C. The matrix B has been given as a 3 cross 3 matrix and the matrix C has also been given as a 3 cross 3 matrix. So, it is satisfying the condition of finding out the difference between the 2 matrices since the order of both the matrices are same here. So, when I have to simplify this further, the corresponding elements need to be subtracted. That is what the question has been asked. We are supposed to find out what is B minus C here. So, when I have to find out a difference here, each and every corresponding element need to be subtracted. That is 3 minus 4. So, I will be getting it as minus 1, minus 1 minus 1 which is minus 2. The same way 2 minus 2 which is 0. Similarly, 4 minus 0 which is 4 again, 2 minus 3 I will be getting it as minus 1, 5 minus 2 I will be getting it as 3. Similar way 2 minus 1 which is 1 and 0 minus of minus 2 it is. When you have a negative term, please be careful there. It is 2 minus of minus 2. I will be getting it as minus of minus which will be plus. So, which will give back me the positive 2, then 3 minus 3 which is equal to 0. We are subtracting here. So, it is 3 minus 3. 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. We need to verify the third case what they have asked here. We need to verify A plus B minus C is equal to A plus B minus C. This we need to check it out. So, we already got what is B minus C. We already got what is A plus B. So, substitute that A plus B and substitute that B minus C and then add on with the matrix A with the matrix C. That is what we are supposed to do it. First, I will consider the LHS part. We need to prove that it is LHS is same as RHS here. Quite a lengthy problem. If at all they ask this, this will be a complete one question which can be asked for a 3-mark question. Okay. So, I will be considering the left hand side part here which is A plus B minus C. B minus C, just now we have got it. This is B minus C, the 3 rows and 3 columns whatever you have got. I will be substituting B minus C here. A we already have from the given question. I took the matrix A here, matrix A, and B minus C I just considered from this one. B minus C is nothing but minus 1, minus 2, 0, 4 minus 1 and 3, 1, 2 and 0. Here I need to add these two, that is what has been asked. I need to find out what is A plus B minus C. I will be adding matrix A with B minus C. Okay. So, when you are adding it, it is always, we already checked it, we need to add the corresponding elements and the order of a matrix is also same here. So, we can easily add on the elements. When I add the 2 matrix, it is 1 minus 1 which is 0. I will be getting 2 minus 2 which is 0 again, minus 3 plus 0 which is minus 3, 5 plus 4 which is 9 and 0 minus 1 is minus 1, 2 plus 3 which is 5. Similarly, 1 plus 1 which is 2, minus 1 plus 2 it is 1 and again 1 plus 0 which is 1. So, I got the LHS. This is about the LHS what we have. Now, we need to check whether RHS is also same. So, same procedure, we have to find out what is A plus B minus C now. A plus B, we have already seen what is A plus B. I am taking the matrix A plus B here, this complete matrix I have considered. I will be subtracting with the matrix C. So, we have a matrix C as 4, 1, 2, 0, 3 and 2 and so on. Since we need to subtract here, one more thing we need to check, the order of both the matrices are same. The final matrix will also be of a 3 cross 3 matrix. So, when we have to subtract, the corresponding elements need to be subtracted. So, when you have to go with that, it is 4 minus 4, 1 minus 1, each and every element need to be subtracted. Similarly, it is minus 1 and 2 which is minus 1 minus 2, 9 minus 0 and again 2, this element minus 3, which is nothing but minus 1. 7 minus 2, I will be getting it as 5. Same way, 3 minus 1, I will be getting it as 2. Then minus 1 minus of minus 2. Minus 1 minus of minus 2 is what we have, which is minus 1 plus 2. So, which is nothing but 1. Then 4 minus 3, which is 1 again. So, when I simplify this, we can see that the LHS whatever we have got it, the left hand side whatever we have got it after simplifying it is same as the RHS whatever we have got it here. Okay, 0, 0 and minus 3, 9, minus 1 and 5, 2, 1 and 1. So, this clearly says that LHS is same as RHS, which is what we are supposed to prove. It is nothing but A plus B minus C is same as A plus B minus C. Look into the next question here. We have a matrix A, which is a 3 cross 3 matrix. We have 3 rows here and we have 3 different columns. Okay. The same way, we have a matrix B, which is of order 3 cross 3 again. We need to compute what is 3A minus 5B. So, when I have to compute what is 3A minus 5B, that is a scalar multiplication is what we are coming across here. Till now we did not have that scalar multiplication. Now we need to multiply the matrix A with the scalar 3 and I need to multiply the matrix B with the scalar 5 here. Okay. So, for the simplification, we have to multiply each and every element of a matrix A with the scalar 3. When I have to do that, 3 into 2 by 3 the first element, 3 into 1 the second element, 3 into 5 by 3 the third element of the first row. Same way, 3 into 1 by 3 first element of the second row, 3 into 2 by 3 the second element of the second row, and 3 into 4 by 3 the third element of the second row, that is 4 by 3 into 3. Okay. Same way, I will be performing an operation by multiplying 3 with the entire third row here. When I do that, I got as 7 by 3 into 3, 2 into 3, 2 by 3 into 3. Similarly, I need to multiply this 5 with each and every element of the first row, second row as well as third row. Every element need to be multiplied with 5 now. The same procedure, it is 2 by 5 into 5, 3 by 5 into 5 and 1 into 5. Same way, 1 by 5 into 5, 2 by 5 into 5 and 4 by 5 into 5. Similar way, it is 5 into 7 by 5, 5 into 6 by 5 and 5 into 2 by 5. So, here one easy thing that we can do here is, since we have the common denominator, I can cancel out the terms which are common here. That is, this 3 and this 3 can be cancelled, this 3 and this 3 can be cancelled. Same way, here this and this can be cancelled. We can further simplify and then we can go with the subtraction. Here you need to note that we are subtracting this matrix with the second matrix. When you have to subtract it, better to get rid of the fraction and then subtract it. It will be much more easy for you to get a final result. We will see the continuation part of the problem here. When after cancelling out the common terms, I ended up into this form, which is 2, 3, 5 in the first row of the first matrix, 1, 2 and 4, 7, 6 and 2, and again second matrix I got as 2, 3, 5, 1, 2 and 4, 7, 6 and 2. When I have to simplify this, clearly we can say that we have the matrix which is of common elements 2 minus 2. We just have to subtract these two matrices. When I subtract both the matrix, and since we have the same elements in both the matrix, when I subtract, I will be ending up with a 0 matrix. We will see how it is. 2 will be subtracted with 2. So, 2 minus 2, 3 minus 3 and 5 minus 5. I will be getting the first entire row as 0, 0 and 0. Similarly, second row also, it is 1 minus 1, 2 minus 2 and 4 minus 4. I will be getting it as 0, 0 and 0 again, and 7 minus 7, 6 minus 6 and 2 minus 2, which is again a 0 and 0 and 0. So, clearly the complete matrix is a 0 matrix here. So, it is all the elements in a matrix are 0, then we can say that it is a 0 matrix, which is what we are getting it. 3A minus 5B is nothing but a 0 matrix. All the elements which are 0 here within a 3 cross 3 matrix. So, I will be getting 3A minus 5B as a 0 matrix. We have the next equation, which is cos theta into cos theta sin theta in the second row we have minus sin theta cos theta plus sin theta into sin theta minus cos theta. Second row we have cos theta and sin theta. Normal multiplication it will be, we just have to simplify this and get a final result. So how do we do this? It is not exactly the multiplication. We have a cos theta into the matrix, another matrix here, and plus sin theta into another matrix. We are not multiplying the two different matrix, but we are multiplying cos theta with the matrix, same way sin theta with the matrix. So when I have to go with this, each and element, just like your scalar multiplication, each and every element of a matrix need to be multiplied with the cos theta here. Similarly, when it comes to the second matrix, each and every element of a matrix should be multiplied with sin theta. We need to multiply throughout with sin theta. Simplifying it, what we will be getting? It is cos theta into cos theta. Every element need to be multiplied. Cos theta into sin theta, then cos theta into minus sin theta, cos theta into cos theta is what we will be getting. Same way, second matrix what we have, sin theta into sin theta into minus cos theta is what we will be getting. Sin theta into cos theta will give back me this. Sin theta into sin theta can be written as sin square theta later. So I have got it as cos theta into cos theta, which is cos square theta, and the remaining terms has been kept as it is. It is cos theta into minus sin theta. I have taken a minus sign outside here. It is minus cos theta into sin theta. Cos theta into cos theta is cos square theta. Similarly, sin theta into sin theta, I can write it as sin square theta, and minus cos theta into sin theta, I can write it as minus cos theta into sin theta. Same way, sin theta into sin theta is sin square theta. Now, I need to add these two matrices. Clearly, they have given we are supposed to add these two matrices because I have a addition symbol here. We need to add both the matrices. Before you are adding both the matrices, you need to cross check whether the order of both the matrices is same. So here, it is a 2 cross 2 matrix. It is also a 2 cross 2 matrix. Correct? So we can add two matrices only if the orders are same here. Yes, it is satisfying the condition. We can add both the matrices. When I have to add both the matrices, I will be adding the corresponding elements. That is, cos square theta will be added with sin square theta. I will be getting the first element with the first row. Then cos theta sin theta will be added with minus cos theta sin theta. Here, terms may get cancelled. Plus cos theta sin theta minus cos theta sin theta, the terms will get cancelled. Same way, minus cos theta sin theta plus sin theta cos theta again. Here I can say this and this will get cancelled. Cos square theta and sin square theta. Cos square theta plus sin square theta is what we have. Here I can say that is cos square theta plus sin square theta. So now, how do we simplify this further? When I have to simplify this further, we know the identity again. We know that cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. So, I will be writing it as cos square theta plus sin square theta as 1 here. As we already said, cos theta sin theta has got cancelled. Here also cos theta sin theta has got cancelled. So, I will be getting it as 0 here. Same way, the next part, cos square theta plus sin square theta is nothing but 1 again. So, I will be getting it as 1, 0, 0 and 1. So, this is giving back me a 2 cross 2 matrix, which is 1, 0, 0 and 1. We have the question here where it is x plus y is equal to a 2 cross 2 matrix. We have x plus y is equal to a 7, 0, 2 and 5, which is a 2 cross 2 matrix. Similarly, x minus y is equal to another 2 cross 2 matrix, which is 3, 0, 0 and 3. Now, I need to find out the unknown values here, which is x and y. So, how do we do that? When I have to find out the unknown values, it is just same as how you are solving the simultaneous equations. But here it is in terms of a matrix. But how do we do that? I will be adding up both the equation. I will be considering the first condition as a first equation, second one as a second equation. When I add both 1 and 2, the left hand side what we will be getting? It is x plus y plus x minus y. X plus y plus x minus y. Here you can see that plus y and minus y will get cancelled. Then right hand side part what we have? I have a matrix which is a 2 cross 2 matrix. I have another matrix which is a 2 cross 2 matrix here, which is 7, 0, 2 and 5 plus 3, 0, 0 and 3. So it is both are 2 cross 2 matrix, both the matrix can be added. So how do we do that? Only if it is a order is same, we can add it. So it is corresponding elements need to be added. So which is 7 plus 3, I will be getting it as 10. Then 0 plus 0, I will be getting it as 0 here. 2 plus 0, I will be getting it as 2. Then 5 plus 3, I will be getting it as 8. So I have got plus y and minus y would have got cancelled here. So x plus x, which is nothing but 2x, is equal to 10, 0, 2 and 8. I will be writing it once again here. 2x is equal to 2 cross 2 matrix, which is 10, 0, 2 and 8. We have a matrix which is 10, 0, 2 and 8. So this we have got it, but still I am supposed to find out what is x, what is y here. So when I have to find out x, how do we do that? We just have to divide the entire matrix by 2 here. We have got 2x is equal to 10, 0, 2 and 8. I need only x here. Since I need only x here, we have got 2x is equal to 10, 0, 2 and 8. Okay, I need x here. So I will be dividing this 2 to the right hand side, that is denominator of a matrix. So when I do that, I will be getting it as 10 over 2. Each and every element need to be divided. Just like how you multiply the scalar, the same way I will be dividing with a scalar what we have here. So it is 0 over 2 and 2 over 2, 8 over 2. So when I simplify this, 10 by 2 which is nothing but 5, 0 by 2 which is 0, 2 by 2 which is 1 and 8 by 2 which is 4. Okay, I ended up with the value of x as 5, 0, 1 and 4. 5, 0, 1 and 4. Okay, I still have to find out what is the y value. So to find out the y value, I will be substituting the x in any of the equation. So once I substitute x in any of the equation, that will give back me the required y value here. We will see how to go ahead with that. We have an equation here, x plus y is equal to 7, 0, 2 and 5, the given equation. I need to get the value of y. Y is nothing but I can shift this x to the right hand side, which will give back me minus x, just because I need the value of y here. So x we already got from the previous slide, it is 5, 0, 1 and 4. Now when I have to simplify this, y is nothing but this matrix, the 7, 0, 2 and 5 minus x whatever we have got it. So when we further simplify this, normal subtraction need to be done here. It is 7 minus 5 which is nothing but 2, and it is 0 minus 0 which is 0 again, 2 minus 1 which is 1 and 5 minus 4 which is 1. So I got the required y value also here, which is 2, 0, 1 and 1. We have got x value which is 5, 0, 1 and 4. We got the required y value which is 2, 0, 1 and 1. So this has given me the required unknown values, both x and y. We have a similar kind of one more question here, where I am supposed to find out what is x and what is y. The given equation is, it is 2x plus 3y is equal to 2, 3, 4 and 0. We have a second equation which is 3x plus 2y is equal to 2 minus 2 minus 1 and 5. So when I have to simplify this, same procedure, multiply the given equation by 3, normal simplification need to be done, where it is just like your simultaneous equation how you solve it. So when it comes to the equation, we will see how it goes. I have considered the first equation. We have 2x plus 3y is equal to 2, 3, 4 and 0. So when I have to simplify this, I will be multiplying the throughout the equation by 3. Okay, when I do that, I will be getting it as 3 into 2x plus 3y is equal to 3 into the given matrix. This need to be simplified. Why we are doing it, we will get to know later, because I need to cancel out the terms which are common here. Any one unknown should be cancelled. The remaining unknown is what we are supposed to find out. So that is the reason why I had to multiply the entire equation by 3 here. So when I do that, the left hand side I will be getting it as 6x plus 9y. The right hand side, it is a scalar multiplication, which is 3 into 2, each and every element need to be multiplied with the scalar. That is 3 into 2, 3 into 3, 3 into 4, 3 into 0. That needs to be done. Each and every element need to be multiplied with the scalar. So when I do that, it is 6x plus 9y, which is equal to 6, 3 into 3, which is 9, 4 into 3, which is 12, and 0 into 3, which is 0. So I ended up the first equation into this form, which is 6x plus 9y is equal to the 2 cross 2 matrix, which is 6, 9, 12 and 0. Similarly, I will consider the second equation here, which is 3x plus 2y is equal to 2 minus 2 minus 1 and 5, which is again a 2 cross 2 matrix. So I will be multiplying the given equation by 2. So when I do that, we will be getting coefficient of x or coefficient of y should be same as the first equation. That is the reason why we are multiplying it by 2 here. So when I am multiplying it by 2 both on left hand side as well as the right hand side, I will be getting it as 2 into 3x plus 2y is equal to 2 into this 2 cross 2 matrix. This after further simplification, it is 2 into 3x, which is 6x, 2 into 2y, which is 4y. Same way, 2 into 2, each and every element need to be multiplied with the scalar here. 2 into 2, 2 into minus 2, 2 into minus 1, 2 into 5. So I will be getting the second equation here as 6x plus 4y is equal to 4 minus 4 minus 2 and 10. So I have got a second equation here, which is 6x plus 4y, which is 4 minus 2 and 10. Now we need to solve these two equations and get the unknown value. Either it can be x or it can be y. Coming to this question, I will be subtracting equation 1 from equation 2. So now we have 6x plus 9y minus 6x plus 4y. The left hand side of both the equations is equal to the right hand side matrix. I have got two matrix that need to be subtracted. So 6x plus 9y, when I multiply this negative sign with both of these terms, I will be getting it as minus 6x minus 4y. Okay. The right hand side, a normal subtraction of a matrix here, 2 cross 2 both are, so I can subtract both the matrix. So when I have to do that, it is 6 minus 4 and 9 minus of minus 4, the second element, 12 minus of minus 2, which is 12 plus 2, then 0 minus 10, which is minus 10. So I have got the right hand side matrix as 2, 13, 14 and minus 10. Coming to the LHS part of it, here I can see that we have plus 6x and minus 6x, both of it can be cancelled. I will be getting it as 9y minus 4y. So 9 minus 4 is nothing but 5y. 5y is equal to 2, 13, 14 and minus 10. I need only y here. I do not want 5y. I need the coefficient of y to be 1. I just have to find out what is unknown value y. So what I will do here is I will be dividing this y to the right hand side matrix. When I simplify that further, I will be getting it as y is equal to 2 by 5, 13 by 5, 14 by 5 and minus 10 by 5. After further simplification, I will be getting the value of y here as 2 by 5, 13 by 5, 14 by 5 and minus 10 by 5 is the one which can be reduced in the simplest form, which is minus 10. I got y is equal to this matrix, which is a 2 cross 2 matrix. Coming to the next part, it is finding out the one more unknown value, which is x here. So what are we supposed to do it? We have to consider any of the equation, substitute the value of y and then find out the required unknown, that is x. So I have considered an equation here, which is 6x plus 9y is equal to the given matrix. Now we know what is the value of y from the previous case. I will be substituting in the place of y as the matrix whatever I have got it. When I simplify this further, I will be getting it as 6 into 9 of the complete matrix y. This is a scalar. I can see that 9 is a scalar here. Each and every element of a matrix should be multiplied with the scalar. So when I do that, it is 9 into 2 by 5, 9 into 13 by 5, the same way 9 into 14 by 5 and 9 into minus 2. Normally, each and every element has been multiplied with the scalar here. When I do that, I will be simplifying it further and getting a required matrix which will give back 6 into 9 into 2 is 18 by 5, 9 into 13 is 117 by 5, 9 into 14 is 126 by 5 and 9 into minus 2 which is minus 18. Now, the right hand side, the complete matrix has been kept as it is. Next part is I need to find out what is the value of x here. This is what we are supposed to find out. So, I will keep this 6x in the left hand side itself. I will shift this complete matrix to the right hand side part. When I do that, 6x as 6, 9, 12 and 0 minus of 18 by 5, 17 by 5 and so on. Go with the difference between these two matrices. I can, each and every element, corresponding element need to be subtracted. So, it is 6 minus 18 by 5, 9 minus 117 by 5 and 12 minus 126 by 5, the same way 0 minus of minus 18. So, I got it as 6 into, normal simplification need to be done here, just cross multiplying and finding out. So, 6 into 5 minus 18 divided by 5. The same way 9 into 5 minus 117 divided by 5. Similarly, 12 into 5 minus 126 divided by 5 and minus of minus 18 which is plus 18. When I have to further simplify this, we know that 6 into 5 is nothing but 30. 30 minus 18 divided by 5. 9 into 5 minus 117 which is 45 by minus 117 divided by 5. Then 12 into 5 which is 60 minus 126 divided by 5 and the last one is 18 here. Further simplification. So, 30 minus 18 will be 12. So, which will be 12 over 5. 45 minus 117 will be minus 72. So, 72 by 5 and 60 minus 126 will be minus 66 by 5 and the same way 18 will be left out as 18 itself. I need the value of unknown variable here which is x. I do not want 6x. So, what I will do, this 6x whatever I have, I will be taking it to the right hand side by dividing it to the matrix whatever we have. So, x is equal to 1 over 6 of the complete matrix which we have considered. So, to find out the value of x here, I have to divide each and every element by 6 which is 12 by 5 over 6 the same way, minus 72 by 5 over 6, minus 66 by 5 over 6 the same way, 18 over 6. So, after further simplification, I can get it as 2 by 5 as the first element, minus 12 by 5 as the second element, minus 11 by 5 as the first element of the second row and 3 as the second element of the second row. So, we ended up with the matrix, the required matrix which is x as well as y. Y we had got it before itself, we found out what is x value which is 2 by 5, minus 12 by 5, 11 by 5 and 3. Same way we have got the required matrix y which is 2 by 5, 13 by 5, 14 by 5 and minus 2. So, this is how we will find out the unknown values of a given matrix. So, in the next class, we are going to see with the same kind of equation and further we are going to see the problems based on this again. We have a few more problems which are left out in the same exercise. We will continue with the same problems for the next class. Thank you, students.